Well, Gaffer, we came to Salisbury with one objective, that was to win the game, and we've done it. How are you feeling after that?
Yeah, tired at the minute, if I'm being honest with you. The two games in quick succession have took a lot out of everybody, physically and mentally, especially at this time of the season. I'm just really proud of the players today. There was some strapped up bodies in there, some real tired mentalities, and the physicality was a little bit of a risk for some players, to be honest with you, with the injuries we'd picked up before the game. So I'm super proud of the shift that everyone put in today, players, staff, and we knew it would be a tough game. We knew it would be scrappy, and we knew it would take a moment of magic to win it, and that was the case. So really chuffed. We wanted to go into the last game still with the opportunity and the chance to win the league, and we've done that. So I can't ask for much more from the lads today.
And you've spoken throughout the season about using players like pieces of a puzzle, finding the right 11 for each match. You made a couple of changes today. One of those, Michael Class, went and scored the winner. Tactically, you must have been very happy with the showing.
Yeah, I think, look, we've got a strong squad, and I've said it all along that when players are out the squad or out the team, the big challenge for them is the mental side of it, and can they stay focused and ready to come back in. And I think Classy was disappointed Saturday that he didn't play and then he didn't get on earlier. But then today he showed a really good reaction and put that performance in, and that's what you have to do. Alfie came back into the starting 11 today, and I thought was outstanding. I thought his link-up play, he could have done with a little bit more support at times, but as a target man today, that's how you perform. So I'm over the moon for him. But some really big performances. I thought the skipper coming back in, he was playing with a knock, was outstanding. So yeah, it's always been horses for courses for a while now, and at least now we've got a few days where we're all going to shut down, not think about football, as hard as that is at this point of the season with what's on the line. But it's important that we all refresh ourselves, and then we have one last big push.
We're used to having a great away following. Another example of that today, lots of which in fancy dress, coming to a place like this where it can be really difficult to get away results. How big were the fans today?
Huge. I think that my thought process before the game was they were going to be big today, because I knew at some point in the game the energy of the players was going to drop. The mentality when you're in them moments is hard to stay focused. You're that tired, and we were going to need the support behind us to keep us going and pushing us, and we got that. And I'm buzzing for them, not just that we got the 3 points, but now we've given them the opportunity next week to can we pack the place out again? Can we, in a massive game with the opportunity to win a league, can we pack the place out, get as many people there, and create the atmosphere there that we had on Friday, and let's see if we can get this over the line.
Well, just finally, you touched upon it there. One more game this season on Saturday against Western at the Reach TV Stadium. We're 1 point off the top going into that at the minute. What's the overwhelming feeling, nerves or excitement?
Excitement. I've just said to the boys in the changing room, how exciting is it? I think if you could have said at the start of the season you'd be going into the last game with an opportunity to win the league, we all would have took it. So we've seen today again, anything can happen in this league. When you think people are going to win, they don't. When you think people are going to get smashed, they don't. And at both ends of the league now, St Albans have got to get a victory next week, so that puts pressure on that. So there's some tough fixtures next week, and we just got to do our job. We've got to keep doing our job, and hopefully at the end of it we'll end up in a good place.